I'm Dorothy Buchanan Wilson, International President, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Welcome to Conversations.
Love, love.
We have with us as our guest for this webisode, LaShannon Spencer, Healthcare Executive. LaShannon, welcome to Conversations.
Thank you, Madam Supreme Basilisk. What an honor it is to be here with you today.
Thank you for being here. LaShannon, you stepped out on faith and you decided to leave your executive position as in hospital administration to pursue your passion as an advocate for those seeking health care. Can you tell us a little bit about that and where that path has led you?
It wasn't an easy decision because most people think about money, but knowing the history of Black women and the struggle and the impact that so many of us have actually made in the world today, it was very easy. It was very easy for me because of advocating for everyone to ensure that they had quality healthcare services. And there's a difference. And most people don't understand the importance of quality. You can just get healthcare services, but ensuring that it's quality makes a difference, and especially for minority populations.
Thank you. Talk to our sorors a little bit about what you feel are some of the most pressing healthcare issues facing African Americans today.
One of the most pressing issues is safety across the board. And when I mean safety across the board, so many people are not aware of the statistical number that the number of people that actually die in a hospital on a given day. There's kind of a joke that it's safer to be in an airplane. You're less likely to have an accident or be a part of a plane crash than to die in a hospital. Every single day when we look at minorities and when it comes down to healthcare disparities, more African Americans actually die because of hospital-acquired infections, because of different outlayers that actually occur within the hospital than anywhere else.
One of the things that I know is a hot button for you is the fact that you believe that individuals should advocate for their rights, particularly with the healthcare system.
Absolutely.
And a part of, I know, why you talk about what happens in hospitals is that perhaps we're not asking the right questions.
Right.
So can you talk a little bit about that?
Most people think that when you see that individual in a white coat, that they know everything. It's very important to ask questions. Ask questions before you actually go into the hospital. Make sure you're actually meeting with other family members about that loved one that could be laying in the hospital bed. Know their medical history. Know the medications that they are actually taking or they've taken in the past. Know their medical history. Know the diseases that actually run through the family. Know what type of operation or surgery that they're about to have. Feel comfortable with asking those critical questions.
Now, a few years ago, I understand that your daughter was diagnosed with a pretty serious eye disease. So I take it that you utilize a lot of these same skills that you're telling us about now when you were dealing with the situation with your daughter. Can you tell us a little bit about that? It's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
I was only empowered based on my position within the hospital. Being a working mom, working within healthcare, she was diagnosed with an eye disease. I was too busy. I did not recognize there was something wrong with her eye until my mother and to my aunt said, something's wrong with Zoe Olivia's eye. I was busy. I was thinking about making a difference for everyone else, but not necessarily for self. Being from Arkansas, even though I work in healthcare, I knew that healthcare services, when it came to pediatric care, was better in Arkansas. And I just had more resources than being on the West Coast. And I wanted to take her to a place where I felt comfortable and where I knew that she would get the best care. So we flew from Las Vegas to Little Rock, Arkansas to make sure that she had quality care. After seeing several doctors in Arkansas, they referred me, they basically told me you could go to two places, an expert at UCLA Children's or an expert in New York City. By basically residing on the West Coast, UCLA Children's was just a natural place. But the loops that I had to jump through in order to make sure that she actually was able to see that expert came down to the hospital, to my health insurance plan. Being in a key position, I was able to call the president of the insurance company because they basically were going to deny me access to be able to take my child to UCLA Children. And I think about so many other parents that wasn't as fortunate as I was in order to just simply pick up the phone and say, this is where I'd like for my child to be.
Thank you again, Soror LaShannon, for sharing your incredible story with us on Conversations.
Thank you.
Sharing
Thank you
this
for
critical
having me.
conversation.
Thank you.